Hello everyone. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment saying where you're from and when you watched. That way, YouTube will continue to show you stories like this. Now, let's get started. That night. The street was so quiet that I could hear my footsteps echoing in the distance. The clock on my phone was flashing to 37 a.m. I had just finished my shift at the coffee shop, and I was tired and dragged myself to the bus stop at the end of the street. The weather was cold. The dry wind blowing through my thin shirt made my skin crawl. The bus stop was old. The metal roof was rusty. The yellow lights hanging on the poles flickered as if they were about to go out. I sat down on a cracked wooden chair, my back soaked in the cold from the damp wood. The whole neighborhood was quiet, except for the steady hum of the fluorescent lights. Then I saw him, on the other side of the street. Under the dim streetlight, there was a figure standing motionless. His posture was exactly like mine, hands in his pockets, shoulders hunched, head slightly bowed. I squinted to look closely, my heart beating fast, and then I froze. That face, it was my face. Not a look-alike, not a person with similar features. It was an exact copy of me, from the lines, the posture, to the old jacket I was wearing. He raised his face, and I saw the smile. A crooked smile, too long, forced, but still containing something. Satisfied and sick, my whole body froze. I wanted to scream, but my throat was blocked. He didn't step forward, didn't come closer. He just stood there, on the other side of the empty street, smiling and staring at me. A series of questions rang through my head. Was this a joke? A copycat? Or a real-life nightmare? But the only answer I felt was a chill down my spine. The night wind blew, carrying the musty stench from the sewers. I tried to turn away, not to look at him anymore. But when I turned back, he was no longer. There, the bus stop was silent, just me and the flickering yellow lights. I let out a breath, thinking that I was so tired that I was hallucinating. But then, a whisper sounded right behind me, so cold that my heart almost stopped. I see you. I turned round. There was no one. Just the cracked wooden bench and the pitch blackness. My chest was aching. I knew for sure this was not a dream. This was one of those horror stories I had only heard about, but now I was the main character. When the old bus screeched to a stop, I rushed onto it without daring to look back. However, when the window vibrated with the sound of the engine, I glanced outside and saw him standing right by the door, his crooked smile pressed against the glass, looking straight at me. There was more. That smile was just the beginning. What was following me was not simply a hallucination. Stay tuned for part 2 of this ghost story series, where the terrifying secret will gradually be revealed